So welcome back. What is up? How's the bathroom coming along? Well, that's what we're going to work on now. So I hired a couple of different plumbers, and they both didn't really show up. That's fine. They had more profitable jobs to go work on, which is totally fine. So me, being the king of I don't know what I'm doing, I went ahead and said I'm going to do this project myself. So let me show you quick where we're at. So where we're at is I went ahead this past weekend and tore up this floor, and it kind of worked okay, right? So, but how did I do that? Like, what did I learn? I learned it definitely matters to have the right tool for the right job. Let me show you what I started with first. All right, so the first thing I did is I watched a whole bunch of YouTube, because I'm like, I gotta figure out how to be a plumber, how does all this work. I don't want to oversimplify it, but like water runs downhill, and as long as we have everything you're properly vented, as long as you're not too aggressively downhill, you probably should be okay. All right, so I had to tear up some part of my concrete floor. One, I had no idea how thick the concrete was, right? So let's see the first thing I did. I grabbed my old skill saw and I put a diamond blade on it. That took a long time, and I tried to make a video of me doing that, except it was so dirty and dusty, even with all the garage doors open. I had to shut my camera off, otherwise it was going to break. What do we do next? Next, after that, I thought, well, let's just get the old sledgehammer out, right? A couple crack-a-lacks and we should be able to bust right through there. Not the case, right? Not the case at all. Perhaps I'm not as tough as I remember myself being. Maybe I was never that tough, I don't know. But I know it didn't work out, right? So then I went, threw the towel in, I went and rented the right equipment. I got a couple pictures here. So then I used that big concrete saw, which I've rented those in the past. That helped out tremendously. And then it's like, okay, now I've dug out all the concrete. Now I need to put a hole through the foundation for the drain pipe. I had a couple ideas that were terrible. And then ultimately what I ended up doing is I rented an SDS Max Milwaukee big ridiculous 3/4 inch drill, and it drilled a 6-inch hole through the foundation, right? It was a whole lot of me holding the drill above my head in the basement. Okay, so I've tested it. Everything works, nothing leaks. And so what do we need to do tonight? Tonight I need to mix a bunch of concrete and fill that all back in. So, I'm done. I think I'm done. I mean, my goal tonight was go to the store, buy concrete, fill it in the hole. Best I could tell, the hole is filled with concrete. So, am I done? I think so. Now, I don't think a concrete guy, is gonna look at this and be like, what in the bleepity bleep bleep is that guy doing? Good, comment down below and ask me that, I'll tell you. It's the bathroom in the garage. We're gonna try to make this garage nice. It is an absolute mess right now. I have drywallers coming in 2 days to drywall my basement. So a lot of the stuff that we had in the basement is in this garage. Running that concrete saw, I knew better. I knew it was gonna make a huge mess, but I didn't move anything. So there's like a thick layer of muck everywhere in this garage. This weekend, Mrs. Woodward Acres says we are going to pull everything out of this garage and clean it and then put it all back clean. we'll see if she can motivate me to do that. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Enjoy this little series I have on putting a bathroom in. I actually thought I was going to pay someone to do this, but like I said, I called a couple of different plumbers. I even considered these guys my friends, and they waited a week, waited a week, waited a week, waited a week, and finally they just told me, like I said, they had more profitable jobs, which I never get down on anyone trying to make the hustle. So I'm like, well, maybe I can do this myself. So this is what I did. I'll take you through the journey through the rest of it. So hey man, anyway, thanks for watching. You're right, I have no idea what I'm doing. I wish you guys lived closer, you'd come over and help me. But otherwise, please hit subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell notifications. Bye!
Bye. Peace.